We're back. It's quite a bit later than I was originally planning on getting on. By quite a bit, I mean an hour and a half. But it's been a pretty long week for me, so I figured when I got home today I kind of wanted to just relax for a bit before I got on. And I'm feeling quite a bit better now. I got something to drink. A little Avid blackberry cider. Good stuff. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. I am very much enjoying this game so far. In the last stream, I think I did see that I was watching it back and I think the sound was just a tad too loud, so I am going to turn it down a bit. There we go, that should be good. So when we left off last time, well, for starters, we fought a giant creepy mime kid that seemed to be optional, and it just kind of led to a dead end. But we did unlock, clicking into the menu, there we go, a outfit for Gustav. Baguette. Very stylish. I think for now I am going to run with the default expedition outfit though. And we found this guy who, if I remember correctly, was the statue that one of the NPCs in the intro of the game had sculpted. And if you talk to her, she talks about how she's going to sculpt your name on the statue in a commemoration of you. So it's kind of weird seeing him here come to life. Shine. I need to shine. His name is just Jar. Did I bring the light? I don't have any light. Something flammable could probably do the trick. Alright, well, I guess let's go find something flammable.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
Nice.
Good Pictos. Burning shots, 20% chance to burn on free aim shot. I think Luna could probably use that. There we go. 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. Yeah, so those will pair pretty well together. Also, this game still just looks amazing. Like, in terms of like graphical fidelity, but also like art style, artistically. Some of these designs are just like so weird and abstract.
Nice.
Color limit can be consumed to give... Oh, that enemy just touched me.
A storm is coming.
I may be a teensy bit rusty from yesterday. This will be a good warm-up.
Dodge this down.
That did a lot of damage. There we go. Nice. free aim shot. Got him. Easy peasy. And we got a new weapon. Lighter in. Let's check that out. Oh, it's for Lunade. Still fire elemental damage. And scaling. Slightly higher power. And it looks like it's got some kind of bonus system you can unlock. Level 4, 10, and 20. I wonder how you level up the weapons. It must just be upgrading. We'll put that on for now, just for the slightly higher damage. I did just realize that one of the stream elements is blocking the health bar right here in the corner. Let me fix that real quick. Stick it up here. That'll work. It seems like... maybe not. It almost for a second seemed like when I was shooting the weak spots on the enemies, it was dealing like AoE damage to the other ones around it. Could be wrong though. Let's get a little bit cranky. Practice some dodging and parrying. Way too late. There we go. Perfect dodge and spell. Didn't get that one. That's alright. Let's hit him with the healing light. Missed that second one. That's okay though.
Ready to evade.
Just getting hammered here. There we go. Amazing. Let's do another healing light on Gustav before we end this fight. Missed that second one again. That second one was quick. Gonna have to learn the timing on that one. Let's hit him with the linear assault. And he just dodged all that.
I'm ready.
Great.
A storm is coming.
Hold on. So, I guess the flying enemies are, for the most part, just impossible to hit with regular attacks.
Nice.
Still haven't quite learned how this Lumina point system works here, because I know that you can learn a Lumina from a Pictos, but to switch Luminas you have to use Lumina points, and I have yet to see how that works exactly. I guess we'll find out soon enough. That didn't do very much damage to him. There we go. Attack you. Resistant. Let's just take you out. Maybe use Immolation on... Let's do it on this guy. Hell yeah. And got the counter. Let's go. 69 XP too. Nice.
An advantage.
Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. I think I got one of those earlier. I'm gonna have to... I don't know if I've found a camp yet, actually. I found the expedition flag sort of checkpoints. But I've not found a camp yet. What's that one?
Chroma is flowing.
Get ready.
That feels so good. That actually feels quite terrible. You're dead. Lumina learned burning shots. Okay, so if I go to Lune, burning shots. Now if I take off burning shots, there we go. Lumina's 0 out of 4, so edit Lumina's burning shots. I have 4 Lumina points. I guess I'll use, it looks like 3 of them to put this on. I won't do that right now though, because I can just keep on the actual Pictos itself to get the skill. I think I'll try this out once I fill up my Pictos with 3 different ones, and then I start wanting to stack the Lumina skills on them. I'll start messing around with that a little bit.
Nice.
5 tin shard, nice. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably going to be needing a lot of those. It might look like I'm doing well right now, but these are like so far the weakest enemies in the game that I've faced. I almost got my ass handed to me by that mime in the first stream. Looks like we got everything around here. Another expedition flag. This one's 70 though. The last one was it 81, I believe. Yeah, 81. Oops. Great attributes. Now, do we keep dumping health? Or do we try something else? I think I'll get vitality up to an even 10, and then I might try doing like a might defense split right now. Just do one in each, I guess. Same thing with Lune here. And I believe we do have some skill points. Right, I was gonna get recovery for Gustav, and then I think I was gonna save. Yeah, I was gonna save up to 4 points so I could get rebirth here on Lune, so I can revive without items. Consumes 3. Are those thunder stains? Or lightning stains? Looks like it. Okay. Let's rest. Yikes.
Fuck. It's big. Fall back.
Putain de merde.
It's about to kick my ass. A little bit too late. Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each shield completely blocks one hit. Well, if it's not damage based and it's based off number of hits, then I guess I want to do something that hits multiple times. I think just free aiming might be the way to go. That one hit twice. Shoot it again. There we go. Maybe get some. I'll just do a regular attack. There we go. Gustav, I'll do powerful on probably just him for now. There we go. Oh. Let's see if we can get this one. There we go. Just chunked his health right there.
Let the ink flow.
Let's get some more AP here for Lune.
Get ready.
A storm is coming. Ice. Shut.
There we go. Let's see. Charge 6 out of 10. Let's do another Lumiere Assault. Gustav. Got 10 out of 10. Take these guys out real quick. That. Too early on that one. That's okay. One light and one ice stain. Let's maybe we'll do another ice lance for now on him. Use Gustav's overcharge.
We're going to come off.
That did a lot of damage, and it broke him. He's in a rage now, though. That's okay. Take this guy out. Not quite. No longer stunned. Let's shoot this guy real quick. There we go. Take him out. That is a lot of shields. Might be in trouble here if we don't get this parry. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. And he's charging up now.
Let us stain them.
You. Heal Gustav. You. How can I tell if powerful is still active? I guess it only lasts for 3 turns, so it's probably gone by now.
Let me help.
Still charging up. Do I think I might need to shoot the orb here to keep him from charging up. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble here.
Ready to evade. Brace yourself. Ready to evade.
That's okay. Still in the fight here. Let's do an overcharge. Actually, let's do a Lumiere Assault. That'll hit a bunch of times. Hopefully, get his shields taken out. There we go. Nope, didn't get it. Still alive. That's okay. I'm charging up. He's gonna get his shields back though, isn't he?
That hurts.
Okay, not yet. We do have 4 stains going here, so maybe some immolation. Let's try that out. There we go, burn him at least. And then I think if we do an attack right here to get 1 more AP, well, we need 2 more. Okay, still charging up. We got 1 more turn. I think we got this. Is that it? I think that was it.
Dangerous. Must.
Nice.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah. Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's
every contingency.
There's
You
a
know
re-
that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
New Pictos, let's go. And 3 Chroma Catalysts. A weird shimmering little tunnel here. I've noticed the loading screens for this game are pretty long, considering I have the game installed on an SSD. Oh wow, what am I looking at here?
So, the message said head north, to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
Oh wow. This is quite the map. This view is strange. It's almost like, kind of like a... It's like a diorama. With almost kind of an isometric or like top-down view. Sort of reminds me of the overworld map on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm really liking it though. These guys look like I probably shouldn't mess with them. Towards the corals. Over there. Well, I might give these dudes a shot. I think I have fought these enemies before. We'll try it out. I forgot to heal beforehand. Can I flee?
A storm is coming.
Okay. Let me use my Chroma Elixir first. There we go. It looked like my microphone was going crazy for a second there. Okay. I think my headphones were just a bit too loud and it was picking up the sound. Let's shoot these guys real quick. Get some free, easy damage. There we go. Still haven't gotten the timing on that.
Get ready.
I keep forgetting that guy's flying. I'm gonna be able to hit him with that. Shoot him a bunch. There we go. That is almost broken.
Take cover.
Still can't get that parry. Got that one. There we go.
Take cover.
That did a lot of damage. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's just finish him off. We can hopefully revive Lune on the letter room level 2. Huh. Somehow our weapon just leveled up there. I wonder why hers leveled up sooner than Gustav's did. Considering that one's new, we just put that one on a little bit ago. I wonder if the ones that don't have those extra bonuses on them just don't level up. Okay, well,
An advantage.
Partner of Lumina, is this a camp? No. There's gotta be some kind of checkpoints across this map here. Second, I just realized how bright my screen is. You can barely even see my face. I am super overexposed. There we go. Hello, you can actually see me now. There's, I'm assuming, another portal that goes somewhere. There's an item over here.
We can use that.
Another color of Lumina. Looking for some kind of camp. Oh, hey man, you can access the camp at any time from the continent. Okay,
It's been a long day.
just
We
press
should
down
make
on the
camp.
D-pad.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit? But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face. He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message. Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Mael. She's...
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that.
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
Camps, you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. This is a nice little area. Little safe spot, I'm assuming, to hang out. With some floating lanterns. Got our own flag. 33.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
What's up, you nerd? I wasn't sure if you were gonna get on. I started way later than I was planning to. I know I was gonna start at 9 every day this week, but I was fucking gassed when I got home today, so I just kind of relaxed for a bit, showered, shaved my face. Feeling pretty good now. Since you're showing up, you know, about 45 minutes late, I guess I'll recap. You had a long drive? I would assume so. I mean, if we didn't even leave until almost 8 o'clock, and it's what, 11:13 now, so you probably got there not too long ago. But we fought another boss who was kind of strange. He would like summon. You got there at 10. That's not bad. Fought another boss who summoned minions and almost kicked my ass, but I was able to beat him. And then we found a survivor right before the boss. He didn't last long. He ended up dying. And now we're kind of on the main continent, is what they're calling it. And we've got like a little camp area we can hang out in. And a little overworld map that I will, I think, go to in a second here. I feel like this area is awfully big for what it is. I wonder just how many party members you end up getting in this game, because there is an awful lot of empty space here. Maybe there's some kind of collectibles you can get that will show up around here. Anyway, let's go back. A journal?
For those who come after.
Okay. Let's go to sleep, I guess. Is that gonna take us back? I'm guessing so. There we go. So here's the kind of overworld map. It's a lot bigger than I would have imagined. I don't actually know how long this game is or how big it is, but yeah, look at how far up it goes. That's kind of insane. And I've done a bit of exploring already, just in this little circular area, and it only, you know, covers this much of the map. But right now we're going to, we're going to a coral area, is where they said to go. We found a note, actually, written on a rock, but it wasn't signed by anybody, so they don't know exactly who it was who wrote it. But I guess we will find out soon. I believe the coral area they were talking about is this over here. Oh, and there's enemies on the map here too you can fight. What is that? Just a weird little statue. Oh. Bridge, okay. It seems the enemies respawn too, actually, so I guess if you were really struggling with a certain part of the game, it is possible to farm for levels to get stronger. Looks like I can't go over there yet. There must be some way to clear this out, because there is an item over there. It's kind of cool seeing, like, the different biomes, because it's like a diorama, where the characters are normal size, but everything else is, like, really small. And you can see the way the biomes, like, transition into each other. Flying Waters. Interesting name. How does the water fly? No, I don't either, but that's what it seems to be doing. Actually, that's a whole ass whale. And a stingray. Or, yeah, mantis ray, whatever.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68.
Oh, man.
Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I did go through like the settings on my channel and was able to make you a moderator, because I figured that generally you want moderators to be people you actually know decently well, since you now have the ability to time out and ban people in chat. Yeah, so I mean, you've got some control if you really wanted to. If I usually just get like the occasional ad bot that's like, buy viewers here, upgrade your stream at whatever website is going to install a virus on your computer.
This will be useful.
And you can ban those bots yourself now if you really feel like doing so. Oh yeah, we did also get a couple new pictos. So pretty soon we're gonna learn how the whole Lumina thing works with switching between them. I do have quite a few Lumina points now, but not enough pictos to say less. Yeah, we got cleansing tint, healing tints, also removal status effects. That one I prefer not to use consumable healing items, so that one might not be super useful. It looks like it does raise our health and defense though, which would be nice to have. An SOS shell. Apply shell when falling below 50% health. I wonder if shell is like an overall defense boost, or if it's like the Final Fantasy games where shell is just magic damage and you need kind of like a shield. Yeah, so in the Final Fantasy games, shell specifically is the name of a spell that gives you magic defense, and then protect gives you physical defense. And the fact that they named it shell specifically kind of makes me think it might be just magic, but I guess we can test that out and see. The stat boosts themselves seem to be pretty good, to be honest. I mean, 13 defense and 14 speed. I guess let's maybe put cleansing tint on her, and then the SOS shell on him. Whoops. There we go. This area is pretty fucking sick, though. It's gonna be dick. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Oh. I can just shoot stuff now, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing. There we go. That's one of the locks. This kind of reminds me of, I mean, you're an Xbox player, so you probably don't know, but the new God of War games, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, they've got chests in them with like permanent upgrade items for like health and magic and stuff. But they're chests with like a bunch of rune stones hidden across the map, and you've got to like throw your axe at them and break them to unlock the chest. Kind of reminds me of that. Oh sweet, there we go. This is your time to shine. Don't disrespect me like that. I know I got it for. I just saying, I don't doubt it. If you know, you have mentions that you fuck with the little Ratchet and Clank, which is PlayStation, so I don't doubt that you've at least played some of the older God of Wars. But speaking of which, I want to do that at some point, because I played the 2 newer ones, and I have God of War 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2. I've played the 3rd one, but not the first 2. I also played the PSP one. What is it? God of War Chains of Olympus. It was like a prequel to the first game. Okay, so how do I open this now? I think I got all 3 of them, right? Do I just shoot it? No. Or am I missing one? Oh, there we go. Hello. There we go.
Nice.
I know I'm getting so distracted. Got a chroma elixir. It didn't tell me what that does. Let's see. Oh, that I think permanently upgraded the number of chroma elixirs I can hold to 2. Those are the potions that give you like a full party heal. Whenever you rest at a camp, you can get one. So I can hold 2 of them now.
Well, that will help.
Which is pretty nice. That means I can explore for longer without having to rest at a camp.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
My god. Thing's kind of spooky. What is that?
A storm is coming.
I have a weak point I can shoot.
Brace yourself.
Base, yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't think it's doing bonus damage to it. It's just doing the burn damage. Still does decent damage though. I almost feel like the writers and the developers of this game chose the kind of theme they did for it just so they can like experiment with the world design. Because like the fact that you're basically inside of like a painting means they can just do, yeah, we're on acid. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of weird shit in this game. I've also noticed the enemies don't have names, which is strange. And I'm not sure if there's like a bestiary or anything where you can look at all the enemies that you've defeated.
I'll do it.
That was so fast. Okay. Still got the counter on that last one. There we go.
A storm is coming.
These guys are a couple of speed demons.
A storm is coming.
I feel like the enemies are tough the first few times you face them, like whenever you come
This'll be
across a new one. But you eventually kind of learn their movesets and their patterns. Got any Pictos? Might as well just put this one on Gustav. 20% chance to apply mark on a free aim shot. I don't know what mark is, but I guess we'll find out. Why does she do more damage than him? It could be the elemental stuff, because her weapon has like, it has innate fire damage. I did also get her a new weapon that dropped from an enemy, or I might have picked it up actually from the ground, but it's got 59 power compared to his 54, and she has fire elemental damage. So the enemies in this area just might be weak to fire, to be honest. I don't remember if it said weakness or not. Yeah.
Those mine.
Here, I'll try it on these guys real quick and see what it says. And you just dodged all of that. Can I shoot their bomb? Hell yeah. Oops. Let's fucking blow them up. I'm surprised I got that first try.
Take cover.
Keep forgetting these guys are technically flying enemies. I mean, they do kind of like float above the ground, but
Ready to evade.
they're not like flying in the traditional sense. Screwed that one up. Shoot him in the head. Oh, there we go. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Okay, so if I do that, I'll actually skip Gustav's turn.
Let's push forward.
So I can use... I'll do Ice Lance. He dodged that too? How did he dodge a magic attack? This dude's nuts. Whatever. Shoot him in the head. Dead. GG. Luminal Alert, SOS Shell, and Cleansing Tint.
An advantage.
Cool. Okay, so shoot this guy's balloon. There we go. Shoot him again, I guess. He's got Mark on him now. Okay. And then just hit this guy. She's going to use... I'm going to use Healing Light, actually, because she needs some more health.
I'm ready. Don't success.
Oops. It seems like with some attacks, like that Fury attack he does, where he like goes back and forth really fast, it's almost easier to try and do it with like audio cues, like by the sound they make instead of watching them, because I can just figure out like what part of the sound effect to press the button at.
Interesting.
Yikes. So I guess maybe depending on the kind of weak spot it is, since, you know, obviously they're carrying bombs, shooting them can do AoE damage. Because that just killed all three of them at once. What do you mean, nerd?
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
It is your bad. Expedition. You know what? You meant a virgin. Okay, buddy. Where is it? There we go. At some point, we're gonna find a flag for Expedition 69. I didn't even realize I leveled up twice. Well, now that you're here, what do you think? I started putting points into attack power and defense instead of just dumping into health. I feel like I've got a decent amount of health for now. Like I'm feeling pretty comfortable where I'm at. I almost kind of want to speed. Yeah, I wonder, because if I get my speed high enough, I can just like skip enemy turns. Let me just try doing that. I'll put like all 6 into speed for both characters right now, and see if maybe we can get like an extra turn or something during the fights.
an advantage.
more money. I still don't have a way to spend. And I've apparently been getting it from battles too, which is why I have so much of it. I have 11,000.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
They definitely were on something when they made this part. They were high on life. And crack.
Where are we? This is...
BRB. I gotta use the bathroom. So far, the game has been pretty linear, but judging by the size of the map, I'm hoping there's a good amount of side content, because I do enjoy some optional side content in my RPGs. Oh, we finally have enough skill points for the rebirth skill here that we were saving up for. That'll be nice to have. Might as well use the last point on... Let's do the earth one for now, just because the healing light spell does consume earth elemental stains. Save it. What's this one? Revitalization. Heals 1 of 3 allies by 40 to 60% health. Regen that heals on turn, start for 3 turns. That would be pretty nice. I do feel like maybe we should at least unlock like the low tier skills for each element though, that just cost 1 point. That way for like the stronger skills, as I unlock them, I can at least power them up with the different elemental stains. Because like the healing ones, you need, it looks like fire, thunder, and earth to make them stronger. And I have fire, I just need thunder and earth. I do use the healing one quite a bit, so I think I'll go earth for now. And we do also have to take into account the fact that you can only have 6 skills on at once, so I think I'll do Immolation, Ice Lance, then we'll put Earth Rising, and then Healing and Rebirth. A lot of locked doors in this place.
Mael?
Gustav,
Something tells me that's not actually her.
are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
That's creepy.
With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
He's helping you?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
You capping. Let me do something real quick. I'm still trying to figure out these volume settings. I feel like the game is a wee bit too quiet. I'm just gonna boost everything up a little bit. There we go. So I guess we have Mael now. It's a switch, deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns. That'll be helpful, I think, against some bosses. I don't even know how to say that. Per se? Maybe? Something like that. Deals medium single target physical damage. Increase damage to marked targets. Costs 2 AP. And Spark deals low single target fire damage, 1 hit, applies 3 burn. Okay. And it looks like she has stances? This one says virtuose stance, and this one says offensive stance. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I guess we'll find out here soon.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Curator.
Again. We just trained earlier.
She's friends with this thing?
Alright, alright. But this time I have backup.
I want to kill this thing. Jump. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be great. So now we have parry, dodge, and jump. This is almost starting to feel like a fucking Sekiro boss here.
Dodge Gustav.
Okay. After a jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. Press right trigger to counter. Okay. I'm gonna shoot his face hole. Nasty ass.
Ice. Shut.
Okay. Mael. Mael stances. Mael's skills can change her battle stance, defensive stance, take less damage, and gain 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage, and virtuoso stance deals a lot more damage. I don't know if there's a drawback on that one or not. Switching to a new stance also provides Mael with 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effects. Okay. Mael's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and per se. Offensive switch switches, of course, to offensive stance. Okay, so the other two switch her to defensive stance. Oh, I see. Next to the blue, where it shows the AP cost, it shows which stance it puts you in. Okay. So now she's in offensive stance, and I put defenseless on him. Increases. So debuff that increases by 20% the damage received by the character. Okay. And jump. Counter. There we go. Let's do attack.
Let the ink flow.
When in offensive stance, she deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, she will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Okay, so I guess you kind of have to alternate between stances. In offensive stance, Spark has additional effects. Okay, so the bottom part is the effects you get when you're in that certain stance. So like Spark applies 2 more burn per se. If you're in Virtuoso stance, only costs 2 AP instead of 5. And then offensive switch just switches you to offensive stance. So now I can use Spark and get the extra.
On me.
Would have been extra damage. I screwed that up though. Oh, well, still got 1,000 XP because I took no damage, so that's cool.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like.
Please no. Don't fucking offer him that.
If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
He ain't coming to my camp. Fuck no. Was this hallway here before? It probably was, and I just didn't go here for some reason. This place is very ornate. Everything is like gold, and it matches our expedition outfits actually, which is weird, but it's all like gold and black. There's like fancy sculptures everywhere. Is that an accordion? Hell yeah. This is like a dining hall where they have like live music. Can't open that, that's weird. This must be some kind of like castle. Lost. I feel like one of these doors have to open at some point. Maybe not. I wonder if I have to go back to the camp since that creepy dude is back there now. Well, and because I guess technically we just came here from IL and that's what we got, so
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Noko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
The Paintress? Oh, gonna cruise the marina. Go slow. I don't know, Gariba.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah?
Aha, me
Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Brumhead. Burn, sorte. Bello. Urgra tu verdade. Tengo miedo en cierto santuario. Arboroso battle. Gonna me say.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
Finally buy stuff now. There we go. The most powerful items are reserved for only the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. I have a feeling they look unimpressive, but they'll probably be strong as shit. We have Chroma Catalyst, Color of Lumina, pretty standard stuff. Do we fight him? Is the question. He can't be too hard, right? I mean, he's the very first merchant. It's gotta be like pretty standard difficulty. There's no way they're gonna make the first one like super hard. I think I'll just go for it. Choose an expeditioner. I can only have one character. I guess we'll go Gustav. Be scared. I feel like in games like this, the smallest, goofy-looking enemies are always the most ridiculously overpowered. Look, is bigger. What did I tell you? He's fucking massive now. He's gonna kick my ass. Maybe not. It's not too bad. Let's get an overcharge.
Let me paint death!
Oh. That did like no damage to me. That was easy enough, and we leveled up too. Sweet. So I guess we'll get to access his secret inventory now. Exposing attack. It's a Pictos. Speed 20, critical rate 4%. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. That seems like it would actually be pretty useful. Let's buy that. Maybe put that on Mael for now. At some point too, also, we might want to actually switch the Pictos around between characters. Because once you learn them, they, I think, are attached to that character. So like Gustav, I think, learned the Luminous ability for SOS Shell already, but only he has it. So if I want to have it on like Lune, I've got to put it on her and then do a bunch of fighting with her. It says Luminous 0 out of 8 now. So I guess as you level up, maybe? Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I think maybe they do. I see. I get it now. Okay. It's like a... It is a lot like the ability system in Final Fantasy IX, where you put on the Pictos for each character, they learn the Luminous skill from it, and then the Luminous points go up as you level up, and that's like the number of points you can allocate, and each one has a cost. So he has 8 Lumina points, so I could put, you know, Burning Shots and Cleansing Tint, because Burning Shots is 3 and Cleansing Tint is 5, so that'll use up all 8 of them. And the more Lumina points you get, the more skills you can equip at once. It's also kind of like the badge system in the Paper Mario games, where you get badge points to equip more badges. That's good to know, and it does look like they actually share between characters. So, I think now I could choose which Pictos I want on the characters based off of like the bonus stats that they give, and not just the skills, because I can put whatever skills on whichever characters I want. So I obviously want Burning Shots and Critical Burn on Lune. I think I will keep her the same actually, because Cleansing Tint is also good. But Gustav, I think I might want Dodger's alright. Soa Shell's good. I might put Marking Shots on Mael, to be honest. So let's take that off and put it on her. But I can still edit the Luminous and get the Marking Shot skill on him. And I could do either Cleansing Tint or Critical Burn. I think I'll do Critical Burn. That way, if Lune puts Burn on an enemy, then Gustav also has a chance to, or has a higher critical chance on the enemies that she burns. So there's a little synergy there between characters. Some of this is probably pretty confusing right now. If you're not actually the one playing the game. But it will make sense with time. Yeah, so Mael, right off the bat, I can put some Pictos on, and I could do these. This one's cheap. I feel like Dodger, it only costs 1 point, so I might as well just put it on like pretty much everybody. And then I guess I'll do Burning Shots on her. And so if I go to my inventory, I do have 7 Color of Luminas. So these, I guess, are permanent upgrades that give Lumina points to characters so that you can put more Luminas on them. I don't know if I'll use them yet, just because I'm guessing there's a finite number of them, and I don't know which characters I want to use them on yet. Because, like, Lune has 7, Gustav is 8. It looks like it might be tied to their level, actually. Because she's 5, 8, and 7, and she's got 7 points, 8 points, and 5. So I might wait until later on to use those. Oh, well, I guess looks like they have limited stock of items at the shops too, so if I have the money, I might as well just buy everything they have. That way I don't ever really have to come back here. Got some more attribute points. Let's do maybe round out the attack and defense a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. So, I guess when a new party member joins, it will automatically scale their level up to a certain amount, but it won't use their points. And so you get to kind of decide what their points go into when they join the party. Probably do 10 vitality and maybe some speed for her. Also, just a heads up. You can tell it is kind of late, and I'm probably gonna get a bit eepy, a bit sleepy eepy pretty soon. So I don't know, maybe another 20 minutes or so before I call it a night. But I will try to be on in the morning, do a little weekend morning stream. There's a stream. I got the EP2 just stopping to say hi. It's good so far. I'm really liking this area. The flying waters. It's an interesting theme. And I'm kind of right now just learning about. I unlocked the first merchant, and I've been experimenting with the Pictos and the Luminous. I was kind of confused by the whole Luminous system at first, but I have played a little bit of Final Fantasy IX, and it's very similar to the AP system in that game. So I've kind of wrapped my head around that a bit more now. It's all making sense. Absolutely, yeah. I haven't even like played all the way through that game. I've only maybe done the first couple hours, but these enemy designs are so strange too.
Let us stain them.
Try the earth one out. Oh, still dodge that. Okay. Well, you're dead. Have a good stream. Thank you. Hope you sleep well and have a good night. Easy peasy. He's kind of cheeked up. I almost didn't get that first strike. I was so distracted. Hey, yo. Am I wrong, though? I mean, you saw it, right? Double cheeked
Till
up.
Daddy's head explodes.
Eleanor Carter 69. Thank you very much for that follow. How you doing? Just saying. Not wrong. Oops. Never mind. Doing pretty well. That's good, that's good. I'm alright. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. So, I probably won't be on too much longer here, but I will be on in the morning. Around, I'm hoping to get on around 9 o'clock Pacific time. But yeah, it is a bit past midnight where I am right now, so it's going well. I'm liking this game a lot so far, and I've been kind of experimenting with things with this stream. I'm from Oregon, on the West Coast. Nice to meet you too. You have an offer? I mean, feel free to share, I guess. I got so distracted, I completely forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here. After the merchant that we just unlocked. think we were supposed to be going this way.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
More chroma catalysts. I still have yet to upgrade a weapon in a camp. I don't know if I can yet.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
That is a big ass anchor.
Get ready.
Was not expecting that follow up. We got it this time. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see that. I got a new weapon from that. What is that? Here it is. Brularum. Better power, does do fire elemental damage, which would be nice. Actually, it's got the same level skills as the Lighterium that Looney's got. We'll just put that on. There's a bunch of these weird, like, diving helmets on the ground. Strange.
Feel the burn.
Oh, I think he had burn damage on him. I was like, why did he just randomly die at the end there? I feel like I'm starting to really get a good hang of the combat now. And, oh, game just froze for a second there. It's really satisfying once you've got it down, I gotta say. That right there just feels amazing. feel like it's never gonna get old.
Nice.
Another recoat. I'm not sure how much I really need to use those. They're for resetting your attribute and skill points. I can see maybe for skill points them being useful, but considering each character only has like 5 or 6 attribute points, I feel like even if you dump like all of your skills into just one thing and try to like screw up the character, it's it probably doesn't make too much of an impact. Maybe later on in the game, once the scaling on weapons starts to go up higher, because obviously you don't, want a weapon that's got like super high scaling and agility and nothing in vitality, and then dump everything in vitality. You friendly? What's this Nevron doing? Examine, attack, let's leave it. Let's examine first. It doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? Yeah, it does. What if we were to give it one? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Why would I want to give it a mine? Doesn't seem to be anything around here. I don't want to just attack it. I feel like it'll give me something good if I find a mine for it. And I want that, whatever that item is. I think I may have gotten turned around if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I did.
It's forging something,
Hello?
so they have intelligence.
Please tell me he's friendly. Oh my god, that actually scared me. He turned around so fast. Oh, and he brought a friend. Great. that up. That's okay.
Let's dance.
Okay, this guy we should be able to take out right here with the counter. Of course, I screwed up as soon as I say that.
Take cover.
Oh man. I got protection from shell right there, which is weird because I don't think I should have had shell on.
Lune, watch out.
Okay, let's try this one. There we go. Done. No. There we go. Let's do an offensive strike. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the shell Lumina for Gustav was supposed to activate at like 50% health. Don't know why we got protection from it. On that one
A
turn.
storm is coming.
It was weird.
Brace yourselves.
That was a jump. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to start getting used to those attacks we've got to jump over. There we go. Ruler Ram. Cool looking sword. Is that for Gustav? Yeah. Does ice damage. Oh, it's like a... Huh. It's got some cool, like, corals on it with a cool, like, bioluminescent, almost fish fin kind of blade on it. It's pretty cool. Let's go over here.
This will be useful.
Another chroma catalyst. Almost made it, boys. 68. Almost a 69. Already level 10. I've noticed you level up awfully fast in this game. I wonder what the curve, the XP curve is, if there is one at all. So I feel like eventually the levels have to slow down a bit. Let's do that. I feel like for now, since we have the recoats for resetting attribute and skill points, I feel like for now I want to kind of just try and like round out the stats for each character. Let's see, 12, 6, 6, 6. Just kind of round them all out, make them as even as I can. Six skill points available. I could get Shatter. Deals high lightning damage to all enemies. One hit. Can break. If a target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. That would be helpful. From fire, it deals medium single target damage. 3 hits. Uses weapon element. Heals self by 20% if the target burns. That would be nice for some synergy with Lune and with Mael. I feel like I could almost do a kind of burn build right now. Here, let's get that. Try it out. Probably won't go for marking shot. What do we got from Mael? Swift Stride deals low single target physical damage. One hit. Switches to Virtuose Stance if target is burning. Regains 0 to 2 AP. I think I'm gonna get that. Guard up. Apply shell, reducing damage taken up to 3 allies for 3 turns. That would be helpful. Deals high single target physical damage 3 hits. If in Virtuose Stance, stay in Virtuose Stance. Well, Virtuose Stance just boosts your damage overall, if I remember right, so that would be nice to have. And then we'll just save that last skill point. I'm thinking for Lune. I'll get the first Thunder element skill. And then a fire deals medium fire damage to all enemies. An AoE would be nice to have. Consumes 2 ice stains, increased damage, applies 3 burn. I think I'll go for that. And then I think real quick I'm gonna go through their skills and get everything set up, and then I will call it a night for now. Let's do... I think I might replace Immolation with Wildfire. Does cost more, twice as much AP, but does more damage. And does an extra burn per turn. Ice Lance can stay, Earth Rising, Healing Light, Rebirth, Thunderfall, that's all good. Let's see. Those are good. And those are all good. Okay, it looks like it automatically equipped all the new skills that I got. So let's rest. And I think that'll be it for tonight. Got a good couple of hours in. Learned a bit more about this whole skill system, which is nice. It's all starting to make sense now. And I feel like I'm getting more of a grip on the combat and the timing and everything. We'll have to start getting used to jumping over certain attacks now instead of just dodging and parrying, but once again, really enjoying the game so far, and I'm excited to play more. But I will see y'all tomorrow morning, hopefully.